Most things in life have a clear sense of purpose. This old Airbus cargo plane looks pretty strange, but it's obvious what it's for. But BMW's X6, well, it's got me totally stumped.
So what is an X6? Well, imagine what would happen if BMW took half of an X5 off-roader and cobbled it together with half of a Z4 sports car. No, I mean the other way round.
And this is what they've come up with. This point here is like a no man's land. That direction, plain old BMW X5. But with this car, it's all about the back end. This sloping roofline, it's meant to look like a coupe, it's meant to feel sporty. I think it looks rubbish, and it absolutely crucifies rear headroom. The other thing you need to know is that this is a 4-seat only car. The rear bench has been divided by a centre console, again to give it that coupe feel. Up front though, loads of room, great quality as well. Nice tasteful wood trim, great leather as well, really soft. Except you must remember that leather is optional on this car. Spend 50 grand on an X6 and you still get cloth seats as standard, and that is pretty poor. Anyway, let's see what it's like to drive. Now the main difference between this car and a BMW X5 is the X-Drive bit. That's what the badge says on the side. What does it mean? Well, it means there's a clever rear axle at the back. It's got a special diff, electronically controlled, that apportions torque between the two rear wheels. More torque to the outside wheel as you go around a corner helps point the nose in, makes it feel more agile, and it does really work. This car's got the optional active steering. The gearing changes according to road speed. So at low speed, say in town when parking or tight twisty roads, it feels really quick. But on the motorway, the gearing's much longer, so it takes away any hint of nervousness. In other BMWs, we haven't really liked the active steering. This time, I think it actually does work very well. There are 4 engines in the BMW X6. There are 2 diesels, 2 petrols. Now the hot one is a 4.4 litre V8 with 2 turbos, pumps out 408 horsepower. But the one you're really going to want is the diesel, the twin turbo diesel that is. 306 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 6.9 seconds, and it still does 34 miles per gallon. You can't have a manual gearbox with the BMW X6, you've got to have this 6-speed ZF Auto. It's a great box. The gear stick's a little strange though. It looks like something out of a PC flight simulator. Works pretty well though, get used to it. Pull it back to go up a gear, push it forward to go down a gear. That's the racer's way. Now if your only experience of SUVs is driving a lumbering Mitsubishi Shogun, then you will be amazed by this car. It is incredibly composed, very flat around corners, lots of grip, good body control. But for a car that weighs 2.1 tons, it's an absolute revelation. But it doesn't really move the game on in any way. And it's all come at such a bad time, really. Everyone's thinking about downsizing, smaller cars, lighter cars, fuel efficiency. 5 years ago, this could have been a great car. Now it looks like a bit of a white elephant. So it's more fun to drive than a BMW X5, but it's still not as much fun as a 5 Series. Now you could have a 535D touring with the same engine, does 40 miles per gallon instead of 34 miles per gallon, much lower CO2 emissions, faster, more fun, it's lighter. That's the car for me. So there you go, the new BMW X6. It's a pretty baffling car, isn't it? I've been wondering all day, what's it for? Who's going to buy it and why? And then 2 minutes ago, I bumped into a bloke who picks this up next week. And I asked him, why are you getting a BMW X6? And he tells me, well, you know, I just wanted something a little bit different.